Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Games Lost to the Ages. I'm your host Blitz from MaddnessScene. As always, good to have you with us. We're still on Super Conflict. I will just be doing a couple more videos on this game and then I'll be moving on. If you watched any of my single players, I've probably mentioned that I was going to do 2-player matches. Now, 2-player in this case is a little misnomer because I'm going to be playing this against myself. But I promise you that this is going to work out and it's going to be interesting. Because I'm pretty good at being able to play 2 different sides in a game like this without being biased towards one or the other. So I'll just what I'm going to do is explain my thought process for each team's moves on their turns. I'm not going to think about the other team at all, like from their perspective, when it's not their turn. That makes sense. Alright, so I'm setting it so that both sides get 3,000. I think that's a good number for this. And then I'm going to just play the scenarios that seem to be the most interesting. I'm going to start off with Jungle Clash. Yes, this is the one I wanted. Okay. So this is a, single player scenario converted into a 2-player one. They all are. So this is just both sides get the fleet minus flagship, and then they get various starting positions. So the red flag tank starts over here, blue flag tank starts over here. So critical for winning this scenario is this area of the map. Blue's going to need to move their fleet in and try to lock this down as quickly as possible, and red's going to move the counter that. Okay, so let's start out with opening moves here. I'm not going to repeat the list of house rules that I normally play with. I will instead list them in the video description. So there's certain restrictions that I put on the game to make it more competitive and make the game a little more fair, I guess. One of them being blue can't attack on their first turn. That's a perfect example. Okay. So blue's just gonna want to get their guys this front's really tricky. You're not really gonna, as blue, you're not really gonna be able to do much here, to be honest. Red's probably gonna just overwhelm you really quickly. What we can do though is move this helicopter up and over in this direction and go ahead and capture that base. Maybe have the commando sit back and defend the airfield, keep that M60 there, and then move the fleet. So like I said, blue's fleet's going to want to get up in this area as quickly as possible. Hold on. There we go. Alright, I think that's it. So, we'll turn it over to the reds then, which is the other half of me. Oh, but first, let's go ahead and build up a helicopter. Okay, switching controllers. Alright, red's perspective. So, red can attack on their first turn, but we'll see what they want to do. Over here, this is kind of a lost cause on this front. So I would almost say, see if we can inflict any damage on there. Yeah, this front's a lost cause. We're just gonna go for the points here. Considering that the blue ships are right there, there's no way this front's gonna survive. Wow. That's too bad. I mean, these units are probably gonna get destroyed at some point anyway, but I want to at least make them work for it a little bit. Okay. There's really not anything you can do with this SA-13, like I said. I mean, the only thing you can do is kind of just move it out of the way. Yeah, I'm not even going to think about it too hard, because that's really, you're not going to be able to do anything there. Okay. Yeah, that city's over a desert. This SA-13, I'd like it to get like over here. Just kind of put the commando there to help guard it. Hind D is probably just going to be staying where it is right now. Red's going to want, like I said, Red's going to want to get their fleet moving up. They're kind of racing Blue to get up north. But you don't want to put your ships in too much danger, because Blue could decide to kind of turn around and attack you. So I'll go ahead and just kind of move up like this. Probably not the best formation, but just gonna have to live with it. Yeah, honestly, that's about it. Okay. So they also, it's in their best interest to get a helicopter. Okay. Blue's allowed to attack now. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna hope that this does a lot of damage. There we go. So Red, realizing the futility of their situation here, decided to take out our commando unit, and we're paying them back by taking out more than just that. Okay. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have moved the Sam over here in the first turn. Oh well. This is a very important airfield. Well, that's, excuse me, city. This airfield's important too, but this city is going to be important as the match goes on. So we're just going to go ahead and land our helicopter here. We don't really have a cause to use it right now. We could try to go in on these guys and just try to do as much damage as possible. We can definitely destroy the commando if we want to. I don't think we can take out the T-62s. We can damage them, though. Yeah, I don't know how much damage this is going to do. We'll see. Yeah, so we're not going to be able to finish them off with our commando. That's fine, though. They'll take a tank out of commission, force them to repair it a bit. That's all you can really hope for in this situation. Can move the chaparral over here, I guess, and kind of move the commando. Oof. There's no safe spot for the commando either. Let's just leave them. Okay. They do have their SA-13. I probably just want to take that out just because it's going to reduce their points and I don't want it to be annoying. So let's check the range here. Deploy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and safely use my Thunderbolt to destroy their SA-13. Only problem is that took some pretty serious damage. Fleet's gonna kind of stay in place though. There's not really, not a whole lot we can do with that. Trying to think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could try to move our battleship a little bit over, as long as it's out of range of theirs. 1, 2, 3, 4. And likewise the cruiser. Okay. Other than that, that should be it for their moves. Okay, on to red. Need to go put pressure on their aircraft carrier. There's absolutely no doubt about that. That battleship's guarding, making it very difficult for us to move out of the way there. So what we're gonna do is go in, They just can't quite get that last hit they need. Alright, commando going in. Okay, I don't think their battleship's gonna... No, they can't even reach anyway, never mind, okay. That Sam's just not really doing anything. We need to get rid of the Abrams. And we can use our bombers to do that. Now... Blue didn't put their cruiser in the best position because we can actually put air units right here and not worry about getting hit by it. Of course, they do have their airfield up here, but we have ours. So if they go to intercept our bombers attacking their Abrams, we will make them pay with our SA-13 and our fighter jets. So we're kind of relatively secure there. We're gonna go ahead and deploy the Frogfoot. Just barely in range. Okay. First, we'll fight this. Okay. Oh wow, I was not expecting it to do that much damage. That was a good hit. Okay, now, we also want to make sure that they don't decide, hey, you know what, let's sacrifice one of our fighters to take out that Su-25. So, we're going to go ahead and screen with our other fighter planes then. That's going to be the best choice here. Okay. No, never. Alright, just making sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, hold on. Deploy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Doesn't look like fighters deployed from there can touch the Sukhoi. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They could, though. I want to see if they can go around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold on. Sorry. Miscounted it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're good. We're fine. Okay. Flag tank, I don't really see any cause to move the flag tank right now. Okay, battleship. So, we're going to put them in a precarious situation here by going in. They're not going to attack with their A-10 because the A-10's really low on health and we got our fighters out. So, we're just going to go after these guys, and their battleship 3, 4, 5 can't reach us either. So screen the aircraft carrier. and also provide anti-air support. Ooh, but don't... Yeah, okay. Not the best decision making there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, well... At least the air support for the... anti-air support for the battleship. Alright, everybody else stays put. And we're done with red turn. Alright. Back to the Blues perspective. Blues, like, we need to get our carrier out of here ASAP. That'd be a really nice spot to get that carrier to. We can get that cruiser up there. Yeah, they're not. Blue's not going to send their submarine out this way. There's not really. There's no good reason to do that right now. No. Okay. And we're going to have to land our A-10 right here. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that at all. Start getting the flag tank up in this direction though. And we can go repair, refuel, and rearm the M60. Sam, go ahead, sit right there for now. Relocate this. Okay. As far as this guy goes, keep him busy. And that's it. How many points do we have? 3,900. How many bases do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're getting 500 points next turn. So let's go ahead and purchase a commando unit. All right. So we might as well go ahead and finish this off. And unlike Blues Bomber, this guy did not suffer return fire. Okay, and like before, we need to go ahead and screen him, make sure that he's safe from any retaliations. And we're gonna fly in these Fox Bats, because they got full fuel right now. they can still hit them. That's unfortunate. So we're gonna have to screen them with all of the fox bats. That's fine. Just gonna have to proceed with caution while we, because we don't have those air units available elsewhere now. Go ahead and move up. Go and cause more discomfort for Blue's fleet. And we're getting rid of their destroyer, which is their screening vessel. So with that gun, it's going to be harder to protect the aircraft carrier. Wouldn't be wise to go in because we don't have, I mean, we have a couple air units that can fly in, but they could deploy their bomber and come after our battleship and sink our battleship if we play too aggressive. And it's going to cost us, I mean, even when we shoot down their Thunderbolt, it's going to cost us at least one fighter, which can hurt in the long run. So the answer here, I believe, it looks like, hold on, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they can hit here. So we're going to just go ahead and yeah, stay safe. And we're going to start moving up. Really no rush as far as any of this goes. SA 13's fine where it's at, and I believe that's it. We do have ourselves a air. We can leave the units in the air factory though. You can leave units in factories, and we have enough points for a T-62, which we will absolutely get.